Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jeff Hands of Steel, Neal.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight. And this building has a lot of history for my man, DC. Pete Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes tonight.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight they will blow. Look, tonight the UFC blows the roof off the building, but every night James Harden and now Russell Westbrook put on a show in this fantastic arena.
Spoken like a true Golden State Warriors fan.
Clutch City, baby. Clutch City. Clutch City, baby.
Which hat you wearing today?
We're in the Rockets. We're in Houston.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Neal.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Rafael dos Anjos.
Oh!
Well, a few guys in the game mix up their striking and their wrestling as well as Rafael dos Anjos, but he goes for the takedown here early, DC, and he gets it.
Well, and when he's fighting his best, he is securing takedowns early, and the takedowns come off the pressure. RDA is one of those pressure fighters that puts you on your heels immediately, and he tries to overwhelm you. But it all starts with his ability to get the fight to the ground.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom, or the fight's going to get stopped. In the half guard.
Making all these shots count. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by dos Anjos. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes the half. Oh, in the mouth. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Rafael dos Anjos. 2 minutes. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Misses with the right hand. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land. Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He's still hurt.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, look at that.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. right hook coming, it's blocked. All right, so there it is with the punch. One thing to have a reach advantage, another to employ.
Oh, nice.
Oh, another nice combination there. Not sure if it was the three-piece and a soda or what it was, but he is in a flow state here.
Oh, he is moving and grooving tonight. He's feeling good. Look at the footwork. Look at the bending of the shoulders. And then when he starts, right, he may not go right away, but when he goes, it's going to be an extended combination. Watch for him to try to really set down on the last punch to end this fight. Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Round 2 is next.
All right, take a seat, breathe, move with the ball, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, o próximo round.
All right, so a huge 5 minutes turned in by him there. Good work with those leg kicks, man.
Real good job with the leg kicks, just really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. He did a great job of finding an opening and taking full advantage of it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, and he found the target again.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent. Best punch in the game, beautiful jab.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Beautiful hands on display. Another punch lands.
Dos Anjos' striking looks sharp here as he lands the punch there, DC. Jason Carrillo doing a lot of good work there with RDA in Southern California. Neal's visibly bruised now on that right calf. You can see those low kicks starting to have the desired effect.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Neal's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, hard work pays off, lands the Superman punch flush. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Dos Anjos. Back to the jab now, no good. Dos Anjos' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. And Dos Anjos really has a nice takedown game. Can take you down from the outside in the clinch. Has a lot of different ways to get his opponent on the canvas. Dos Anjos going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. And now he's got the back. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Dos Anjos is in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. All
right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. He missed with that jab attempt there. Jeff Neal's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Oh, nice.
Very good, very good. That's awesome.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Neal's strike attempt there is blocked. And Dos Anjos doing a nice job mixing it up. Seconds winding down in round 2. Round 3 next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. His misses are entertaining.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
The overhand left is true. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Neal's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Back to the jab now.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Dos Anjos' torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise started to form on that right side. All right, so a high-amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got in on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Dos Anjos is in half guard. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Dos Anjos going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Lands the ground and pound strike. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Throwing that jab, no good. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, big left hand. Strong outside leg kick. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not gonna be able to move. Nice right hand lands.
20 seconds to go. And he blocks the shot there. Back and forth we go. Somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
The fight goes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, that is how you end a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
decision
after 3
is now
rounds,
in
we
and
go to the
resides
judges'
with Bruce
scorecards
Buffer.
for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Jeff Hands of Steel Neal!
All right, judges did have to get involved, but Daniel, overall, I thought a dominant performance for the kickboxer against the BJJ fighter. How'd you score it?
Beat him up,
Yeah.
30-27.
Yeah.
No question. You know, sometimes we sit there next to each other kind of shrugging our shoulders. Who won, who won?
Right, right.
Well, not this time. Kickboxer won. No question about it.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, smiling Sam Alvey. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Shara Bullet.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, the matchmakers were very excited about this fight as we get ready for what a lot of people think will be a striking matchup. A boxer on one side, kickboxer on the other. Got to think for the boxer, got to find a way to get inside.
Those are fun, but the boxer needs to get close. He needs to make this a fight where he can use his hands and use his punches, the things that have allowed for him to find the success that he has in the octagon. And for the kickboxer, it's all about range. Look for him to throw kicks up the middle to keep distance so that he isn't in a phone booth just exchanging with such a high-level boxer. Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Nice jab. Straight right hand now, just misses.
Where are those kicks at?
He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. All right, leg kicks are the weapon of choice early for this kickboxer. No surprise that he would try to attack that lead limb of the boxer, who all of a sudden has to make some adjustments, and we're just getting started.
Well, he's got to beat that lead leg up. He's got to limit the mobility of the boxer by kicking that leg over and over again. He did it early. Let's see if the boxer can start to pick up on it and try to check that kick so that he doesn't get beat down and be very limited in his approach.
Alvey gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Back and forth we go. Two minutes have gone by here in round one. Oh, there's that patented leg kick. Defensively responsible, nice block.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving.
Just out of range with that kick attempt.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Lands the kick to the body there. Just misses with the jab there.
Let's get those hands working now.
Good kick.
Straight right, he misses. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively here.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
Straight right is there. Alvey gets tattooed by that straight punch. Throws that teep. Just out of range with that right hook.
Let's get those hands going now.
Inside leg kick lands and immediately a mark on his opponent.
Take him down.
That punch no good. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Smiling Sam Alvey gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll leave a mark. Massive head kick. Crippling uppercut for him there. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Watch for that uppercut. He's looking to try to get that uppercut.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Come on, let's go.
Beautiful kick to the body. Final seconds here of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, nice work. Take a deep breath and relax. Excellent pace last round. He doesn't know you have a whole nother group.
All right, let's get you some of the action from that previous round, DC. And those are some serious leg kicks, man.
He gets the leg to the target so quickly. He gets his foot off the ground so quickly that you don't even recognize that it's coming. And that's really confusing his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in his zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent. He's got to feel confident as he gets off the stool for the beginning of this round. Dude getting active, lands another combination to the head.
Pretty good execution for him there on the sidekick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Alvy's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
I take one, you give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Connected with a solid punch right there. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Blocks the shot.
Left hook, yep.
That's a nice jab by him there. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Under 3 minutes now here in round 2. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he is... Oh, there's his hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the... Not too many of those.
Two minutes to go in the round. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Nice job there to minimize damage. Alvy's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose.
Every time he throws that leg kick, it lands with so much force.
there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh! Huge kick to the head. Final seconds here of round 2.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Losing the stand-up battle. I want you to look for.
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a sidekick. Strong there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Oh, nice hook. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded.
Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's horrible.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Oh! Big shot lands for both guys.
Alvy's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Alvy. Blocks the shot. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Alvy's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. And he connects with the punch there. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Gets lit up by that straight punch. Well, that is a shade of magenta on his calf I'm not sure I've seen before. That bruising's getting out of control.
The bruising's getting bad, and it's starting to get to a point where you got to keep an eye on whether or not this guy will be able to finish the fight.
1 minute to decide this one. Really good emphasis on that kick there. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
Nice body kick.
Well, the Cut men have done everything that they can tonight. These guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man. Both of them. Both inflicting damage on each other. And both are dealing with it and trying to continue in this fight. This is a great fight.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Shara Bullet Magomedov.
All right, no surprise as the scorecards are rendered. Thank you, Buff. I guess the only people who might be surprised, the family members of the losing fighter here. This was domination by the kickboxer tonight.
It was domination from start to finish. And you would think that he holds the advantage. Well, he showed that he had the advantage, used all of his skills, and truly did earn a wonderful victory. This is as good as he's ever looked inside the octagon.
Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan 50K Egan. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, LaRon the Miracle Murphy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, it's always good to be here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are live at Toyota Center tonight. DC, this is a venue that has been good to you and your team, and we'll see who can make some more UFC history here tonight.
Houston is just a great fight city. People think of Vegas, Brazil, Canada. Sometimes Houston gets overlooked. Some of the biggest fights have happened in the Toyota Center. This is a great fight venue for all UFC fights.
Nice punch there by Murphy. Able to land, but barely with that front kick. Oh, nice jab by LaRon Murphy. Right hand is there over the top.
It won't take many of those. Great defense. That punch had no chance. Clean punch. Big shot to the body.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never... Oh, nice double leg, yes.
And now is where things could get really interesting.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Drops down inside the now closed. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Just misses there with the left. That one connected. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Now lands a solid punch there.
Oh, nice.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Leg kick.
Under 2 minutes to go. Well, I'm an identical twin. 2 is better than 1. Might as well double up on the jab. He did so effectively there.
Doubling up on the jab, and you see his opponent's head popping back every time he lands.
Side kick, well done. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to just shoot a blind shot. It got defended as you would expect it to.
Murphy gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Just missed with that right hand. Oh, and another nice combination, just absolutely picking him apart on the feet. I'd probably be tapping duty strikes.
I mean, he is destroying him, but he's going to guillotine.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Both guys showing up in a big way tonight.
This is a really close fight.
Feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Nice straight right lands.
Oh, nice.
Oh, brutal knee to the body. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film can lie if you lean too heavily into it.
Absolutely. I mean, you think you're coming in here to fight a grappler. This guy looks like a boxer tonight. His hands have looked crispy. His kicks, everything that he is doing has worked. And I think this is partly due to the fact that you think he's trying to take you down, when in reality, this guy can fight everywhere.
Ige's punch. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off of the cage.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Oh, that's guillotine there. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it, but now he's got to settle it if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Ige. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game too.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. How about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Murphy. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Oh, nice, beautiful collar tie. He's got him in the clinch.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Lerone Murphy. How good is he? And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, that's one way to upset the equilibrium. Nice high kick. Ige's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Big takedown.
Under a minute now to go. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Ige's in half guard.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. Lerone Murphy gets up. He is back on the feet here. Huge block there. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Murphy's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. Shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to... Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Ige.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Big hook.
Oh, just open it up on him now.
Oh, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Nicely done. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you gotta look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine. But the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's going to get finished.
Ige's eye is closing up. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, flatten him on his back there. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Holy smokes!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, LaRon the Miracle Murphy!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down in the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander Rockets! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Magomed
You ready to fight? You ready?
Good to have you with us tonight. Of course, we are inside Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, USA. And every time I walk through these walls, I can't help but think about Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez going toe-to-toe back in UFC 166. Remember Rogan? Oh, my God.
It was the craziest fight. You could not believe what you were watching. These two guys said, this is the night that we make history. We're going to stand on a quarter in the middle of the octagon and let them fly, and that they did. Houston, the Toyota Center, has been home to some of the greatest fights in UFC history.
Inside leg kick is there by Magomed Ankalaev. Oh, switch kick, nailed it. Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect, and this guy has done this technique thousands of times.
Trying to establish the jab early on here. Pretty good straight punch there by Ankalaev.
He's got some hands, man.
Block that shot there.
Come on, bro. Keep those hands up for me.
Wow, what a head kick.
Nice kick.
Just missed with the leg kick. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, misses with the jab.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go. Keep your hands up for me. Come on now.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Stay focused.
He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Ankalaev gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
Good shot. Good shot.
Connects with a beautiful jab.
Ankalaev gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Another strike to the head lands.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Just over 2 minutes to go. There's his jab. All right, so that calf's starting to show some signs of damage a little bit.
Taking too many leg kicks. Got to check him.
Keep your hands up. Use your forward now.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches.
Effective punch there by Rakic.
Let him go. Tyler, let those hands go.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit-for-tat.
Able to check the high kick.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Ankalaev. Man, where were these calf kicks 15 years ago? Another strike targets that area there.
I mean, lands, and once again, it hurts him. It isn't as evident how hurt you are when you're taking these calf kicks, but trust me, it really does take an effect on you.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Rakic gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That one got his attention.
Another punch lands for this fighter.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Rips the body there. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up.
All right, buddy. Let's punch into that clinch this round. All right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we get our next round underway. And you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands, showing that it was not only going to be striking, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round.
Ankalaev's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. And that one certainly found the target. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Another punch lands. That was beautiful. Way to hide that leg kick.
Rakic has got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh, beautiful kick to the head. Lands up high again. Ankalaev gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. 3 minutes to go in round two. All right, well, he made no bones about his game plan. He was going to attack the body, and he does so effectively yet again there.
But how about the discipline? How about the discipline to stay the course, to not rush, to not go head hunting, knowing that down the line, all these body shots will pay off for him. And now you can see it starting to happen.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He is certainly thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent, moving a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, that calf is just taking an absolute beating. And for someone like myself who isn't necessarily physically tough, I can barely look at that calf right now.
Well, John, when you watch this and you watch how ill-prepared he is to defend this attack, as a corner, do you start to think about maybe throwing in this?
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest show of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Visibly limping here. Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, effective use of the jab by Ankalaev.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been real. Perhaps lands another kick.
Johnny hurt him bad. He's hurt really, really bad now.
Rakic coach's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Quick, he's good with the right.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin. Back to the feet now.
Oh, my goodness!
13 steps in!
Holy smokes!
What a fight! Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander Rocket!
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.
All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Got to think he's going to try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that I think separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of 2 very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. this fight is 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Hamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round 1, and let us see where Robert Whittaker is at this stage of his career. Most of the fans believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that he is still elite. He's always been a well-rounded fighter. The focus, the aspiration remains on the UFC world title, but a lot of wars in this guy's career, of course, with Yoel Romero and others back in the day. How much fight is left in the dog? We'll find out right now as Robert Whittaker tries to get off to a good start.
That it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. He passes to half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
He's got to start throwing now.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hamzat Chimaev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Chimaev. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, landed some big shots, too. Big shot to the head.
Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Oh, nice jab there by Whittaker.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Taken down by Hamzat Chimaev.
He passed the half guard. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, nice leg kick.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Now the hammer fist here by Chimaev. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Let's go, let's go. Keep that.
Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Bone on bone, nicely done with the high kick. He lands another one. He's keeping the stat gun.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad. Great submission defense and pulled his away by the opponent.
And he's back to his feet. Good side forward there. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
All right, watch out for the setup here, DC. I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take you over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he doesn't do it again. It's like, I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP here.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so comfortable in the fire, which then allowed him to land these big strikes that had his opponent buzz on many, many occasions. But he cannot get desperate. Don't go crazy trying to finish the fight. Let it come to you.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Oh, Whitaker closes the distance here, DC. Let's see if he can capitalize. Heavy kick downstairs. Well, he misses with the left punch there. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Lands a nice jab there.
Good straight, man. Good straight.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Oh, high kick.
Nice shot.
All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's good.
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, nice.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Whitaker's back in full guard now. This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Push him off. Push him off.
We march on, 3 minutes to go.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Let's go.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Whitaker's right back to the full mount here. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Work to get back in the guard now. Move those hits.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
Oh, big elbow.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Whitaker's in half guard. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
In the half guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Chimaev's going for a choke here.
That Darce choke is tight.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Whitaker's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Third round underway.
Look at how he turns his hips over when he throws that kick.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Just out of the range with that right hand.
Great timing on that double leg.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Whitaker gets caught by that straight hand. Let me show you the head strikes. World of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Nice block. He lands a takedown.
Push off his head and posture.
Oh, he passes the half guard. Now he's got his head looking for the arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Right hook attempt. That's a miss. Side kick is there. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Well, you know this is the hurt business. Both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Chimaev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, feet on the hips here.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Chimaev.
Getting him out here. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what...
So the fighter was really caught in a submission. There, just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was safe. Right on, ladies and gentlemen, another round coming up. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was...
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement for that uppercut.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, let's go.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of them. But expect him to really set down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight. Great job getting to the position and landing the takedown.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Khamzat Chimaev going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Knee on belly. Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Chimaev's back in full mount. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
The fight's Khamzat Chimaev with a huge win tonight. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce. Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And I thought he fought really well tonight, didn't force the issue, and when he saw an opportunity to close the show he did.
You cannot be hurt in front of Khamzat Chimaev. He's like a lion in the jungle, man. When he sees that you're wounded, he knows how to get you out of there. The guy's an amazing finisher. We saw that tonight in him earning this TKO victory.
And he was all business this week. He wasn't in his normal jovial mood, handled the weight cut masterfully, and obviously gets a big result here by TKO. Well, you want to talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here's the UFC featherweight king, your right-hand man, Max Blessed.
The blessed expressed is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway in his preparation, true Hawaiian to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibits when he steps into the octagon.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max Blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Max Holloway has graced the octagon. He is ready to go. So here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat. and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. Well, there has already been a lot of UFC history here at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. More where that came from tonight, and we are ready to go with two of the best athletes in the sport. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Max Holloway. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Topuria.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, he turned pro when he was just a baby, but almost instantaneously realized UFC success. At one point, 10 consecutive wins in the UFC, realized the UFC world title. This man has knockout power plus submission skills as well, but perhaps his biggest asset, his self-belief and his toughness, those should be big for him in this particular matchup tonight.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall.
Oh, nice kick.
Nice job by the veteran there to counter with a jab to the head. Strong work on the feet by Max Blessed Holloway.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Let me see that hook now.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max Blessed? Just out of range with that strike.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg.
Come on, let's go.
Misses again with a right punch. Strike lands clean. Topuria gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Uppercut lands. Went for the inside leg kick. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Beautiful lead kick is good there by Topuria. Misses with the left hook.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Topuria's back in half guard. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Switch knee lands to the body. And that's the danger in the engagement there. Nice jab.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. It's tight.
He got out again.
He got out again. This guy just keeps on fighting off submission after submission.
Under a minute now to go round one. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. Lucky guy. I have.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Topuria. That Darce is tight.
Oh, he's got him in tight now, yep.
You need to work on his position.
Oh, he got out!
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Correct. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, that was awesome. Don't get lazy on your takedowns. Keep your hands up. Let's punch the nose.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Good defense. I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws the shot.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Holloway's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Nice defense there. Huge block. Oh, nice left hook.
He just hurt him with a left hook, yep.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Body shot hurt him.
Topuria's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom.
Now he's going full mount, That was nice.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Topuria's back in full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
All right, setting up for an armbar now.
He's got the sub locked in.
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
Oh, I guess the takedown late in the round here, that's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next round. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Still trying to get the submission here.
He's going to go to sleep. It's over.
What a fight. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke. And still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilya Topuria.
All right, so there he is, came in the champion, and he will exit that way as well. The UFC's king at 145 pounds. This dude might be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
He may just be the best fighter across all divisions inside the octagon. His skill set is so complete that he makes these great fighters look as if they don't belong in there with him. Tonight was another classic performance by this gentleman.